How are y'all doing in this Saturday morning? Is all fresh and well? That means one thing and one thing only. The weekend has landed. Yeah, so welcome to the deadline stream for hashtag Game Week 31. Yeah, another 7 game weeks to go. Would you believe it or not? Oh yes. How did your game week get on? During the week, the last game week 30. Was it? Yep, game week 30. Oh yes. So I got, what was it? I think it was 61 points, but of course, as you know, I took a -4, so 57. Not too bad. Not too bad. But not really that many problems. And with my team. Unfortunately, Alisson, even though Liverpool got a clean sheet, but unfortunately, Alisson didn't play, so he was injured. Unfortunately. So Flecken came off me bench for only 1 point. Yeah, but it is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Just let you know, I made a transfer last night as well. Well, I only had one, so unfortunately, Gabriel, who picked up a hamstring injury during the week, is out for the rest of the season. Yeah, so I got rid of him last night because he was actually going down. He was actually going down in price as well. So I got rid of him. So I got in Livramento again for the second time this season. Yeah. Oh God. Start with Guardial. Oh God. Konsa. Oh, Max Rowie, is it? Who would I start? Probably I would start with Konsa. Because Man United and Man City, again, of course, they're against each other. They're not going to get a clean sheet. No way. I'm going to say Konsa. Even though they got Farris home, but Farris defense away. It's not the best. That was the start of the season. They're defensively good at home, but away. Start of the season, their defense was good, and then away. But I go with Konsa. You have to hope he will score a header. Oh, I already have Martinez. Oh wow. Probably I would go with Guardial, but I could only see him getting tackle returns, but I don't think he doesn't have that. What is it? Because Man City have a lot of injuries in defence. and they really do, and they leave gaps open. Yeah. Of course, what do you call it during the week as well? Manouche, who I got in the last game week, delivered, but 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 it was actually thanks to the Leicester City goalkeeper, because the Leicester City keeper dropped the ball to Manouche, and he actually nearly missed. Lucky enough. It hit underneath the bar and it went in. So he nearly missed. Double up Acevedo's defense. Yeah. It's a risk. I know it's a risk for you. Like, would you broke winning the Manchester derby? We did beat them last time. We scored 2 late goals, but can I see us beat Man City the Manchester derby? Well, we can, but of course, our home record is very poor in the Premier League this year. I'd be happy if we get a draw. Because I said we don't care where we finish in the Premier League, because it's been a poor season again for United. And of course, what do you call it? There was rumours this week we could get Gyökeres. But Man United have to win the Europa League to get Gyökeres. Can we win the Europa League? Well, that's all we can pray for now. Because I don't think next season I'll be picking that Man United players anyway in the fancy team next season. Put Saka. I don't think he'd be starting again for Arsenal. Well, of course, Arsenal do have an early kickoff at lunchtime. But Arsenal are not going to catch Liverpool. Face it. I think Saka would be on the bench, because they got Real Madrid in midweek, and of course Arsenal's defense has a problem now with no Gabriel now. Do I captain Salah or Højlund? Salah. Højlund's being poor. He's being very poor. Have you used managership? Oh, system managership. I have indeed. System managership. I have indeed. Big 3 points for Rovers last night. It was indeed, after a bad draw last week. Of course, want to apologise to Warwick Gaffney. He actually didn't used to play for Galway. I checked on Wikipedia. He actually used to play for Merview. Yeah, so but I can't always be perfect, unfortunately. At least I said the score correct. 1-0, because it was going to be a tough game for us. Did get the score right, and of course I'm delighted for Gaffney that he got his first goal back from injury, because he had a third term. What is it? Last season. Last year, I should say. Last year. Who's getting your armband? At the moment, Salah, as you can see.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you are doing well.
Take a risk and Captain Isak. Yeah, but the rumours is he's let off flight at the moment. But of course, Newcastle don't have a game until Monday against terrible Leicester City team. Well, could change it. You never know. After the deadline stream, you never know. Oh God, and Andy's team. Oh, he's put Isak as captain, and he's put Palmer as vice captain at the moment. Oh, he doesn't have Rodgers in this team. Should I put Pope in goal instead of Alisson? Both of them are away. Probably. I think we'll get a clean sheet. Will be Newcastle, but Alisson is back in goal. This weekend he's available. Rovers' next game is against Waterford at home. It is, and then don't forget the following Monday we got Cork. Course, it's the first double game week of the season. And then the League of Ireland Fantasy. The next game week next week. The first one of the season. I put Gordon and Asensio in for the future games and to keep the transfer for manager chip. It's actually system manager. Chip. Captain Isak this week. Yeah, he's a good option, but of course he didn't play a full game on Wednesday because he had something with his groin or something. Would you double up Newcastle defence? I don't know. I have to think about that. Well, got one of them. That's Livramento. Because to be fair, Newcastle have a lot of injuries at the back. But of course, it doesn't. Oh Jesus! Don't want to press that. You mean to press that? Pavlyuchenko. Well, Hall. You know Hall's injured until the end of the season. God, that's a tough one. I think I'll go for Pavlyuchenko on tackle returns. Well, Chelsea, they got a tough game away at Brentford. Solid bench. You got. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not brilliant. The bench is not brilliant. If I'm honest with you. Of course, I still have 2 chips left. That's a wild card and a bench boost. Start in Bumo. Yeah, I'm starting him. And he scored in midweek. He scored a penalty. They actually could have had another penalty towards the end. But at least he scored one from the penalty. Oh, did you say that question already? Yeah, you said that question already. Pavlyuchenko. That's the only option. Captain Isak. Hold on. Isak is ready for a game. Yeah, but don't forget, could be injured on Monday. He might not play the whole 90. Should I bench Saliba? Oh God, that's a difficult one. That's a difficult. Yeah, it won't be. Yeah, it won't be an easy match for Arsenal. Oh wait, Everton. I could see Arsenal conceding. Is Isak fit to play? You have to find out on Monday. Unfortunately. Well, I will bring that up later on. Should I start Dango? I don't think so. I don't think so. But you never know, he could get his first tackle return. Still young, he's only 20. Oh yeah, Tottenham could rest players tomorrow. That's right. To be fair, Tottenham have nothing to play for in the league as well, so they could rest players tomorrow. Should I captain Isak and vice captain Salah? Yeah, it's a good option. Should I buy Parma for a -4? Maybe not this week. If I'm honest with you. Parma's been not great the last. I know he got assist on Thursday, but he hasn't been great the last few weeks. No Forest players, correct. Yeah, but it is what it is. You can't have everybody. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah. People that got him Foden the last game week. He was on the bench. He didn't even come on. But he would definitely play the Manchester Derby tomorrow. Watch us do Aston Villa today. Lascelles will be on fire. Probably he's been the best goalkeeper this season. He's actually picked up the most clean sheets? 13, I believe, this season. Which that's phenomenal, like. Without a doubt. Yeah, but today it's going to be a tough match for us. Villa will be up for it. Elanga will score. To be fair, he's actually having a very good season, Elanga. Yeah, why did we get rid of him? But that's us. We make bad decisions. Get rid of these players, but I was at the match when we did. Yeah. Fair play to you doing the double over us. It's the first time that you did the double since 1992, I believe. So well done. But you just had to hang on for the win as well. Like, we did have chances, but we have nobody up front. That's the real deal.
Fine, but Kepa, I guess. Oh, concussion on the international break. Okay, so if he's not, I completely forgot. Excuse me, I've been up since 6.
Oh God.
Earlier than my usual.
Andy says he's been up since 6.
Woken up more because I was up earlier. If that makes sense.
We a few your
Yeah, so
game.
Kepa, I think, off the top of my head.
Garnacho
Maybe
is yeah, but he's young. He's still learning.
Question was 2 different mid combos. Wan-Bissaka or Forest defender for 30. Oh, probably Forest. Okay, so it's next for clarity, make it simple for me. If you put an or, that would have made it a lot more obvious. Maybe it is obvious to most people anyway, but I'm an idiot. Remember that.
We needs to move to another team. I don't think that will happen. I don't think that will happen. We had a success, but now we're bad. Now we're bad, and I have to accept that. Like, but to be fair, I don't really watch them on TV because that's how bad we are. which I'm actually glad because I do sleep a lot. Anyway, like, we will take Garnacho first, like we did with Elanga. Yeah, you could do. You could do.
Martinez is fine for bench with 33. I like that.
You could do.
Sounds okay. The thing is, there's not really too many other double game week players that you can go and buy because you're already close to the maximum anyway. Like Edison maybe instead of Edison and.
Course, the announcement for the double game week game 33. It was just confirmed. What was it? The other day. Of course.
So feel one transfer ahead. Should I roll or Palmer to Saka? I'd roll. I really don't think Palmer to Saka is a great move. Until 33.
For hashtag double game week 33.
I'd stick with Palmer.
So
Which one of
Man City, Villa, Arsenal, and Palace
probably Savinho.
have a double game week in 33. That's confirmed. Nunes. Oh God. Catch you later. Best luck with the game week this week, and have a good weekend.
Wildcard 31, Foden, Sarr, Rodgers, Burn, or Savinho, Rodgers, Comes to Jordan. I mean, I don't know how you could put Foden on the wildcard after seeing him bench last week, in all honesty. Like, he may just get lots of starts now, but you can't guarantee it. Gordon also feels like...
True.
I guess he'd probably be...
Have to agree with Andy. You can't trust Foden.
Something like... I mean, even Sarr, Savinho, just for less money, you have it for...
Yeah, Savinho's only, what is it, 6.5 or something?
Gordon for Murphy, Anderson 33 for Saka.
That's very cheap.
Sell Gordon for Murphy. Yeah, I guess so, because Gordon's probably not going to start. Start 2, Sarr, Mateta, Rodgers, Vardy, Konza. I'd bench the 2 defenders. That's an option. If you have
bench the 2 defenders. That's an option.
One defender, I'd bench Vardy and Rodgers.
Andy has Livramento as well. Oh wow.
Yeah, but I mean that was a different time.
Andy has Livramento as well.
Man City were much better then. I mean they're still better than Man United now, but like, and Foden was almost guaranteed to start around that time. He's not guaranteed to start. Like you already know the start. You've got to make the decision now. I can't help you anymore. You know Sarr's the same thing. You know Foden's a doubt. Do you want to take that risk on? If yes, play Foden. If not, play Sarr. That's all there is to it. Starts with Kukurea and Howson. West Ham away, Brighton at home. Kukurea is... So it's definitely Ronaldo.
So check who's available.
I'd probably go
Kudus, Hudson-Odoi,
I think West Ham away is a better fixture than Brentford.
Allison,
Slightly.
Tete.
Is it necessary to have a Newcastle defender?
I
Not
think that's Richarlison.
but I would want a triple up probably for Leicester away in the double next week if you could. Unless you're like assistant manager or something like that. What's getting more points? Wildcard now is set up for the double in this weekend, but wait till next week. I don't know.
I think Isak is questionable.
Let's say a bunch of popular fixtures.
Of course, the most transferred in is Saka,
Your team looks terrible right now.
Saliba,
Because in terms of fixturing and stuff like that,
oh, Manouche.
change this week to next week. Also, do you want to use
Is that Madison?
do you count wildcard as
Madison, I think. Isak, most transferred out.
double Arsenal fifth and you could start Vardy over Saliba? What's
Oh God,
like, who do you think
Kluivert,
get a clean sheet? Arsenal against Everton away or Vardy over
Gabriel,
I think it's Vardy.
Ovisa,
Probably play
and Nana, and then Aina, and Trent Alexander-Arnold.
They're playing Leicester away, so it can never be terrible to play two defenders. Stephen, 83 months, thank you very much. Would you put Marino on a wild card? Almost certainly not. I've got Raya and Saka and have a third Arsenal spot open. And Why are four
And another thing, yes, yeah. So
and if Forest
the fancy challenge
unlikely,
is goalkeepers and defenders this week, because during the week was the last game week was strikers and midfielders,
yeah, I don't think I'd go Marino.
midfielders and strikers.
I know he's like 6 million. Or
Yeah, so don't forget to predict your scores and live score
and
6
like, what if he gets put back into midfield at some point?
and
Like, what if Timber
and Super 6, which is the Sky.
goes into midfield and Trossard plays up front?
Yeah.
Like, he's still
So there's the scores I put up.
trying to leave us 5, and if you're not comfortable,
Gone
different third player.
differently, of course.
How do you feel about it now that so many teams are similar? Do we have to wait until after?
And of course, finally,
On a few different
the sleeper.
for me, like part of the reason
Yeah, you don't have to predict scores. You only have to predict win or draw.
ownership, it's not even necessarily that I think Eze is miles better. It's
Yeah, so
Eze's lower.
of course, if you get the most correct, which is very difficult, even for wins and draws, it's very difficult.
Things really.
And the score predictions is very difficult as well.
There's always going to be a template. I think
Yeah.
I tell you right now,
Yeah, so back to my team.
everyone will look at the price and stuff and say, wow, there's loads of options. There might not be a template this season. By the time we get to game week 1, everyone will have worked out the fixtures, the players, the injuries. There will be a template.
Yeah, oh God, who will you captain?
There's always a template, but ultimately, I don't know why I got on to next season. Like, Haaland getting injured didn't help because
At the moment on Salah,
in a bit of a differential. Chris Wood getting injured also.
Sessio, Rogers,
If Chris Wood was fit, a lot of people
or Rashford.
and that would have been another.
God, that's a difficult one. That's a difficult one.
It didn't happen. Haaland getting injured means everyone went Marmouth. It made sense.
God, that's a difficult one.
It makes sense. Everyone's on Mateta. It makes sense, etc.
God, I think I'll go for Sessio,
There's a lot of
Rogers.
yeah. There's a lot
Rashford's not going to play every game,
like, it happens all the time.
because don't forget they have that big game in the Champions League
Both
during the week.
yeah, but in terms of engaged managers, Saul will almost certainly be.
Sar or Alanga.
Surely you start Vardy over United. I don't know why.
God, that's a difficult one. That's a
There's
difficult
lots
one.
of people think surely you don't bench Vardy, but like, who would be better than him? Like,
Probably I would just go for Sar just about.
Man United definitely scoring.
Just about.
Give him a chance. Best private transfer on Murphy and Saab, 0.2 in the bank. If you're not free hit 34, then maybe even someone like Alanga could work, like longer term. The Forest fixtures are quite good for the rest of the season. Otherwise,
Andy was just saying about Nottingham Forest, their fixtures are good for the rest of the season, but but their fixtures today are, it's a tough one against Villa.
Oh, sorry, you said Murphy. obviously. Depends who you don't own that you can bring in. Eze and Watkins or Rodgers and Mateta. I think at the moment it has to be Rodgers and Mateta because Watkins has been carrying a bit of an injury. Like, he might start this week, but you can't guarantee it. Would you bench
Keep those questions coming up in the comments.
Mateta? No, I'd play Mateta if you got him. Start Savino or Sasa, Trippier or Guardiola. Trippier, I think.
Yeah, ready questions?
Switch free hits 33, wildcard now, and stack 34, 36, no bench boost. Thank you very much. I haven't looked, I'll be honest, I haven't looked much into wildcarding now with free hit 33 in mind. But it just seems, the thing is, if there's going to be any doubles in 36, it's going to be for teams in the FA Cup
Yeah.
still, plus their opponents in 37. And those teams are also going to be the ones that are doubling in 33. So it still seems to make more sense to go wildcard free hit 34 than free hit 33. Like, you're only 2 game weeks away. You can set up for a pretty decent. Like, it's not like all the players you'd be going for are terrible at 33. So my instinct is free hit 34 is still better.
When did you use your wildcard? My first one, I think it was game week 6. I don't know when the next one I'm going to be using. Don't know the next one. I don't know. I don't know. It's a difficult one.
What goalkeepers would you go for on wildcard 31 or 32? When's bench boost for a wildcard now? I mean, bench boost is 32 or 33. I'd probably go 33 and go for like Areola and Raya, something like that. If you want to bench boost 32, I mean, there's loads of ways you can do it. I did a whole goalkeeper section on the wildcard video.
Wow.
If you want to go and watch that, you've got time before the deadline. Probably be much more useful than I can quickly spitball it now. But it's like you could go Henderson and Pope if you want a wildcard 32. You could go for Martinez and pretty much any other goalkeeper if you want a wildcard in. If you want a bench boost 33. There's a ton of options. Basically, Raya, Areola, bench boost 33, Henderson, Pope, Martinez, Ederson, Raya. They're all competitive for bench boost 32. Bench Saka, Savino or Sarr? Savino. As much as I think there's a chance that Saka will get benched, I don't think you can bench him in your FPL team this week. Wildcard 31, Eze, Rodgers, Burn or Savino, Murphy, Munoz. Probably Eze, Rodgers. I mean, Eze, Rodgers and Burn feels the best for minutes.
Eze, Rodgers and Burn.
But you get Murphy for Leicester this week.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's really close. That's almost coin flippable. I think safety and minutes rest of the season. You probably just go Eze, Rodgers, Burn. Start Savino, Rodgers. Rodgers probably. Pope, Raya. That's quite close. I'll say Raya just because Arsenal's defence. Vardy or Conte. Saka or Palmer or wildcard. Saka sitting around 30k and trying to climb a bit. Is Watkins over Mateta a viable option on wildcard? I think not having Mateta is viable. But the problem with Watkins is he hasn't played the last 2 games.
That's true, yeah.
A bit of an injury. So you do run some.
Oh, he did come on and he got booked.
I mean, the pros are he's 6 odd million Arsenal midfielder.
Mo Salah. Yeah. The moment, yes.
He might not always play number 9. And that would suck. My assistant manager is active. Which manager to target? I quite like Eddie Howe this week, next week into Mateta with a transfer. You could go Glasner just for 3 weeks as well, but not many of the games that you'd want. Like the Brighton game, for example, this week is not table bonus, which kind of sucks.
Wow.
You could go something.
If you go for Glasner this week, but if they were in, but you won't get table bonus. Wow. Andy said.
I think I would, if you got the Newcastle spot, I think I would just go Howe into Arteta. Howe Arteta, basically.
How Arteta.
Start Foden now that I have him. I mean, that's always the way when you buy Man City attackers. You always feel like you have to play them, and you always have this headache every single week, and yet we always fall into this trap. I've literally done Gabriel to Saliba to make sure I can still afford Savino in game week 33. I'm going to buy him, and I'm going to hate the fact that I own him. Where do I move? I don't know. It depends what the rest of your team is.
Depends the
Most people
rest of your team is.
start taking a risk and benching Salah instead. Yeah, no thanks. That just does not seem fun at all. I'm all up for a little bit of a risk. Not that much. Start Savinho or Szoboszlai? Oh, interesting question. What a differential question that is.
Wow.
I don't know. I will say Szoboszlai, just because you can guarantee he's going to start, I guess. Pretty much. I guess with Savinho, can't quite so much. Szoboszlai probably got to get benched now.
Supposedly.
Then again, Man United away is probably an easier fixture. I'm going to say I'd start Savinho, I think. Man United away is an easier fixture than Fulham away. Probably.
Wow.
Although, like, Man United just do turn up for these kind of matches.
They do.
I'd be surprised if Man United win. Any Timber or Isak news, not different to what we had yesterday. Happy Easter. Is it Easter, is it?
No, not yet.
What is Easter like?
Not yet.
Easter's like the day, like the important day, the day we get the chocolate eggs, is 2 weeks away, right?
Yeah. Why do they do Easter eggs very early every year?
Yeah, Timber's a doubt. Isak, I think Isak will start, but we don't have any new news from yesterday's video. What's the earliest Liverpool can win the league? I think it's like game week 34 or 35.
Wow.
Game, something like that. But that was like a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if anything's changed, but presumably it's still around then. If they keep winning every game. I think Arsenal are 12 points behind. So if Liverpool were to win in 31, 32 and 33, that'd be 9 points. That'd be 82. It'd be 20 points behind, but Arsenal could obviously also win. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to do the maths while I'm live streaming.
Yeah, too much.
I think it's around 34, 35 if they win every game, something like that. Perhaps Arsenal drop points today. Maybe. Yeah. Obviously that relies on Arsenal also winning every game. If Liverpool win the next 2 or 3 and Arsenal don't, then it's a different story, right?
Yeah.
This is part of the. I don't want to keep banging on about it. This is part of the reason I was considering about going about Salah, just in case he gets rested a bit more once the league is won.
Salah's not going to get rested.
Done now. Who cares?
Because Liverpool only have Premier League games left. That's all.
Good luck. 24 months.
Salah won't get rested.
The problem you've got is trying to guess which Spurs midfielder will start both of those games. I fully get the desire to target Southampton. It makes a lot of sense, just like we all did with Triple Palace last week. It was brilliant.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah, was not expecting that result.
He just started against Chelsea, right?
From Southampton and Palace.
If he's not playing Europe, then maybe he starts both.
Was not expecting that.
The fact that he just started makes me.
Yeah, I felt sorry for Southampton that they didn't get a win, like.
He's going to start this one. I just don't think I would go there. Start Rodgers or Sarr, I think, for me. Start Savinho or Sarr, I think, for me. I'm sick of being a Spurs fan. The only upside is
Wow.
Man United.
So what he said in Andy's comments, I'm sick of being a Spurs fan.
Question for you.
Sign Ronaldo or Messi.
Like,
Neither.
Man United are terrible.
Because both of them are at the end of their careers. Neither.
I don't know if that's a massive consolation. I guess if Man United were winning, it would be worse. Obviously I want Man United to win the Europa League, but if Man United get knocked out, I kind of want Ange to win. I know he's kind of turned a bit recently, and everyone was loving him. The Spurs are winning, now they're losing a lot. And
Get Madison or Son.
aggravated in,
That's a typical one, James. That's a typical one.
the cup in the year and then trying to play it.
Because he could change a different team. Cogley could. Because don't forget Tottenham are in Europe on Thursday. So there's going to be a lot of rotation in that Spurs squad.
27 months ago. I think it's probably okay for most people. I think a lot of people quite like the Eddie Howe.
They got Southampton. Yeah, I know that.
Bro thinks he's the thinker because he doesn't captain Salah. Bro thinks he's the thinker.
But there's going to be a lot of rotation. probably I would go for
I don't know what that means, but
Son.
would you start Big Foden or Murphy?
What's up to you?
Oh, yeah. Just for the guaranteed start. Activated my system managership. Who would you go for, Amorim or I like Howe into Arteta, like Eddie Howe this week, next week into Arteta. You could go Amorim and then move it to Glasner, but I think it's a bit weaker. You don't gain any transfers by doing that. Salah had 0 XG against Southampton. Okay. Salah had 0.07 against Everton. Are we benching Salah? Probably not, right?
No, you can't bench Salah.
And I
No.
Everton is a tougher game, but still.
You can't bench Salah.
Salah hasn't scored for 6 games from open play.
Wow.
For the assistant manager, we need to take a -4 to remove either a Newcastle or Palace player. Which would you suggest from Newcastle? Burn, Murphy? Probably Murphy, but it doesn't feel great, does it?
No.
None of it's going to feel great. There's probably not many other routes. Could you leave the assistant manager until later on? The problem is you might not
Excuse me, sorry.
doubles. It could be horrible. Probably Murphy. I mean, Burns fine as well. Probably Murphy.
Burns fine as well.
It's a bit of a horrible situation to be in. Is it not possible for Isak to be benched? Yes, it's possible.
It is.
Captain Salah to avoid
It is possible that Isak could be benched.
If you don't want to take a risk,
It is possible.
Salah's got no Europe or anything to contend with. He's going to play 90 minutes against Fulham.
Yeah.
He's probably the safest captain, as he usually is. I just want to go a bit different. I might even switch to Palmer. I really don't.
What?
Captain this week.
What? Is he for real?
Such a midlife crisis about wild card.
He could be. Now he's switching from Isak to Palmer as captain. But what? 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 What the hell?
I've wildcarded with like minutes to go before in a deadline stream, like once at least.
Like it could pay off, but Brentford won't be an easy game for Chelsea.
This week or next and free hit 34 is probably still quite strong.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, if your team is fine for the next couple of weeks, just free hit 33 maybe for the double. And then
For the double.
Or if you can get through 33, maybe wildcard in 34, 35. And then if there's doubles in 36, you could...
If there's doubles in 36,
Depends on how good your team is right now. How many improvements
depends how good your team is. Isak captain.
wildcard this week, set up a bench of 33. We'll have hits
Just in case,
34.
but I don't think I can take that risk.
I think with Isak, you will either start and not be included at all. I don't think they will risk him off the bench. But
I think Salah will score.
Leicester. I think it's worth keeping in mind that the Newcastle are still chasing Champions League spots.
That's right. Oh yeah, totally forgot about that.
And it's not a big injury.
Even though they've already qualified for Europe, Newcastle, but
Kind of popped up. Like,
they could still finish for
for Liverpool, but then they rested
the top 4.
So, in fact, they took him off
But of course, don't forget
He probably will get subbed earlier. I don't see Isak lasting the full 90.
don't forget.
Brad's mentioned in the stream about
Oh God.
that captain will start or won't play.
Depends how English teams are doing in the Champions League. They could qualify for
Very small chance.
that automatic 5th Champions League place.
Or is out of the squad completely.
It depends on that as well. Like
But there is like a very, very small, like even if you think it's like less than 5%, there is a small chance he could just be benched and they're just using if things are going wrong. Wildcard 31, Foden, Salah.
Wildcard 31.
Eze, Murphy, Tungler. Again, probably
Will
Wildcard
Isak?
Foden.
No. Newcastle don't play until Monday, Charlie.
Necessarily more than Foden, but I think right now there's not many natural right wing options, although Foden can play there. And also Sevilla is just less money to have to commit to a Man City player that's not nailed. Talk me through playing Munoz over Vardiol. Home game, really attacking. Vardiol could just play centre back again. I'm a little bit surprised that everyone's so shocked that I'm playing Munoz over Vardiol. Like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, Nunes.
I didn't have Munoz, and it was like I was an idiot.
What? Yeah,
I have him.
I'm the same. I'm Nunes as well.
Game, there's all
And I have Wan Masaka.
played a couple of weeks ago. He was essential.
God, Wan Masaka.
I think if you want to play Vardiol, it's fine, but like it's mostly just a fixture play. Like Munoz is at home, his attacking Ugarte are really good.
They are.
Play centre back.
He doesn't usually play in defence, does Nunes? He kind of
Should probably just accept that.
plays out of position.
Have good squads and good players. I meant I will have to hit 34. No. Yeah, but you still need to bench boost at some point. So
You do.
yeah, if you wildcard now and try and bench boost after 34, it's probably not going to get any easier for you. You could also bench boost 32 if that makes it easier. In a draft, Evan Nielsen out for Strand Larsen. No way. I will keep Evan Nielsen up here.
Keep Eder Nielsen.
On wildcard 31, rank 97k. Is it okay to go Saka over Palmer? I would definitely go Saka over Palmer and save the transfer. I think. Yeah, Palmer is certainly not essential. I wouldn't
No.
talk about him too much.
I agree.
Henderson or Jose Sarr to play this week. So Brighton at home or probably Jose Sarr. Take on the Ipswich.
I'll go with Henderson.
Palmer does play Ipswich, yeah, but it's an extra transfer. And you're getting closer to 33 when you're going to want Saka. It's fine. If you've got the spare transfers, go for Palmer. But just be careful because I also planned Palmer to Saka in 33, and straight away I've had to use a transfer on an injury. Gordon or Sarr, we just start.
As Ed Fanders always says, hokely dokely.
Assistant manager, probably this week if you can.
Hokely dokely.
When should I use wildcard if I have no free hits? Either like next couple of game weeks if your team doesn't look great for the doubles in 33. Otherwise, just play through the doubles and wildcard afterwards in 34 and 35. The rest of the season. Wildcard for the rest of the season. Am I tempted to play Martinez instead of Raya? Not really, no. I mean, you could argue Martinez got the better fixture because it's at home, but I just still back Arsenal despite Guardiola missing out. Despite Gabriel being out, sorry, not Guardiola.
He got mixed up.
Bench Timber, Munoz, Burn or Guardiola. Timber, I think, is not a guarantee of start.
No.
Raya or Pope.
It's not a guaranteed Timber will start.
Really close. I may have said Raya before. Leicester just can't score.
No.
Leicester just cannot score. Probably Pope. If I said Raya earlier, I apologise. Probably Pope, just about. And with hard luck, this thing will get injured. They will be talking about Rob Holding back from Sheffield United. Hopefully not. It'd be really annoying if that happens, though. Conzor
Yeah.
or Emi Martinez. Well, I wouldn't buy Luka Dean just in case he gets rotated at some point.
Of course.
Conzor and Emi Martinez is fine. Depends which fits in better to your overall setup, right? They're different positions. There's no news on the time frame for Chris Wood, no. Rashford, Firmino, and Munoz on Luka Dean bench. Sarr, Angus Sarr. Can't wait for your tweet when Beto wipes out the double clean sheet. Yeah, I mean, it can happen.
True.
Bench 1, Sarr, Mateta, Marino, Foden. Probably Marino. Just hope that Foden starts. Start Pickford or Sells. Villa away. And Arsenal at home, obviously. Probably Sells.
Yeah. Per se points.
Maestro. Start Savinho versus Sarr. Sarr. Thank you for overseas. Are you joining our Premier League parade? No. Of course not. I won't even be watching from afar online. But enjoy it. Start Isak or Fernandez. Isak, for sure.
Isak.
Do you think Jed Spence will start against Southampton? I don't know.
Jed Spence.
My guess would be yes. But I don't know.
I don't know.
I really would just mostly ignore Spurs players. It's too
Yeah.
for one game against Southampton.
Nor Spurs players.
After that game.
Because there's going to be a lot of rotation, as I said.
Would you do Odegaard to Saka for -4 if you're
In that Tottenham team.
down the line this season, so you'd be taking a future -4 anyway?
Oh, you never know. The Manchester Derby might be a lot of rotation in the Man United team as well.
Like, info is important.
I won't be surprised if Fernandez
against Real Madrid.
gets a rest. He needs it.
Yeah, I think if I had Odegaard, I'd probably just hold. Potter, assistant manager, chasing rank Gabriel to Cucurella, no free hit 34. That sounds potentially okay. Chelsea fixtures after 33. Fulham, Everton at home, Liverpool away, Newcastle. Liverpool at home, Newcastle away, Man United and Forest. Yeah, they're okay.
They're not the
I
best.
wonder whether like a Wolves or Forest defender might be slightly better, but I like the Ipswich fixture in 32.
Yeah, that's the next game week.
Why Saliba over Guardiola? Why not? Like, one's playing Everton away, one's playing Man United. I mean, maybe Everton attack is better than Man United. How come you had Sarah ahead of Marmoush on your benching dilemma, but you're starting Marmoush? I'm an idiot, basically.
Like myself, I'm an idiot as well.
Video yesterday. Yeah. That's it. Do you think Kivior could be a good shout to save money on the Saliba purchase? I think he could be if he keeps starting, but I don't think that's necessarily. Also, what are people saving the money for? Like, I know some people have got lower team value, but even me with what doesn't feel like great team value is not massively struggling for cash, although I have just had to get Saliba in early to avoid price changes. You could argue Beto is better than Højlund. I wouldn't argue against that. FPL challenge, I've not played it, so I'm probably not going to start now. Double Arsenal defence over Vardio. I'm playing Saliba over Vardio, yes. The Crystal Palace game 32-33 are tough games. Would it be better to triple up on attack? I can't see Munoz getting a clean sheet. I think that's fine if you want to do that, yeah. Remember that a lot of people got their Palace triple up from game week 30, so then it was Southampton away, Brighton at home as well. So
yeah.
Merit to go on Munoz. But yes, absolutely, I think triple attack could be decent. For what it's worth, by the way, for anyone that's heard me mention Rob TFPL in my videos, he puts out a graphic every week with the projected goals and clean sheet odds based on the bookmakers' odds. Even with the Gabriel injury, they have Arsenal down 40% clean sheet against Everton away.
Wow.
They've got Man City 27%. So even with the Gabriel injury, it's seen as, and it probably would be, right? It's Everton away rather than Man United away. Despite how bad Man United have been, they just find a way to score in these games. So
that's true.
I really don't think it's that crazy to play Saliba over Vardio. I mean, you could argue Vardio is more attacking, but you could also just play centre back this week. He might not even play as a left back. So he's still got some threat from set pieces, of course, and he could score against absolutely possible. But Saliba could also score.
Hello, mate. How are you this morning?
It's crazy. I've been banging on about it all season. The Arsenal defence is just very good. They don't give up too many chances, and it's not all just down to one particular player. Obviously, Gabriel is going to be a massive miss, and it wouldn't be a surprise if they get less clean sheets now. But their defence is just really good, partly because of how they set up out of possession and stuff like that. Like no team, according to the bookmakers' odds that Rob has put out, has a better chance for a clean sheet this week than Arsenal. Even Newcastle. 38%. Spurs at home to Southampton, 36%. That's just how highly rated Arsenal are. Do you think Kushinov starts the
Happy birthday,
game?
mate. No, it's not my birthday.
I think there's a chance if they don't get any other centre backs back from injury, but also like he just got.
It's not my birthday.
Sorry, he wasn't even in the squad the other day. I wouldn't risk it. Saka was on the match day poster for Arsenal. Hint that he's starting. No, just a hint that graphics designers.
Graphic designers.
Saka's quite popular in terms of Arsenal fans. I don't think who's on a match day graphic has any bearing in terms.
Who's on the match day graphic?
Remember, not that I should remind people about this, the last season when some of us sold Gabriel to Saliba in game week 1. Gabriel was
oh yeah, I remember that. Gabriel to Saliba last season. Is Wood going? No, I'm afraid not, Joe. Afraid not.
Risky when it comes to getting benched, but honestly, he could just get benched this week. bench boost 32 or 33. I think in theory 33 is better because you can get one or two double game week players on the bench. But for a lot of people, it's just easier to set up in 32. Best defender without a double. Liverpool probably. Well, Liverpool's fixtures are not great longer term.
But it doesn't matter about Liverpool's fixtures.
Forest,
They were already done enough winning the league by then.
Van Dijk, no double. And I think Forest are pretty good too. Real Madrid versus Arsenal is next. Surely they'll be careful with Saka's game time.
Yeah.
You would hope so as a non-Saka owner, yes. I mean, there's a reason why I went for Palmer over Saka on wildcard. It hasn't worked out so far. I really hope it works out over the next two. Because I feel like that was... I think it was a more than reasonable decision to go for.
More than reasonable decision.
Behind is massively frustrating. So I'm hoping that he does well over the next few. I never updated the points on the graphic.
He actually had the same points as me, would you believe it or not? The last game week, during the week, did Andy. That's crazy. So it ended in a draw.
I've got to update it because I've got a better rank now. I'm in the dizzy heights of top 240k. Doesn't get any better than this life.
It doesn't get any better than this life.
With Trent out, won't that lessen Salah's effectiveness?
With Trent out.
Quite possibly, and hopefully it does this week. I mean, it's always worth keeping in mind that Salah is just very good. So they can
Yes.
get points. Who is the best system manager to pick this game week? Like I said quite a few times now, I like Eddie Howe this week, next week into Arteta 33. Start with Palmer on wildcard and sell to Savinho in 33, or just start with Savinho and save the transfer.
Save a transfer.
Start with Savinho, but the Palmer fixture against Ipswich is quite nice. Son on wildcard, then switch to Saka with more minutes in. I would just start with Saka.
With Saka.
But there's no guarantee Son starts today. What's with Gordon?
Yeah.
Murphy and that in the good money.
Andy was just saying there's no guarantee if Son starts today as well.
Well, I think Nico O'Reilly starts. I don't know. I suspect it'll be Vardy back to left back and Bishanov and Diaz as the centre backs, but who knows?
Who knows?
Should my girlfriend play FPL? Nah. It's just a game that we just spend being miserable all the time playing. So
Hello, how are you?
thank you for answering my question on final thoughts. No worries.
Who should I
thought this morning,
captain?
One reason to captain Isak over Palmer is
There's not that many captain options this week.
this is for me.
If I'm honest with you.
He's the only one.
Probably number one, I will go with Isak.
Still wants
Number
to
two,
because his ownership is
Salah.
low compared to what it was.
And
Whereas if I go with Palmer,
there's no other options.
both Isak and Salah to blank, which just sucks. Having
Not that many captains.
11, what in
See
blank.
choices this week.
But then it also makes
Good.
Palmer
How are you? Bit still coughing still. Still coughing still.
I sold Palmer and bought Salah.
Why is it not stopping?
I wouldn't have done that personally, but I think having Saka in the squad can never be terrible. Rodgers or Elanga, Rodgers, Saliba and Murphy or Martinelli and Nico Williams, Saliba and Murphy. Chips are tasty. Yes.
Oh Jesus! Somebody said in the comments, chips are tasty. What
Fine,
the?
my bench is all injured. Is it where?
Isak captain. Yeah, he's good captain option. Hansa. No Saka. I won't get Saka anyway because
I hate making
they're
improved bench.
focusing on his minutes
The thing is, I wouldn't bother.
and they got a big game against Real Madrid
Anyway, and even if he doesn't start, he
during the week.
should the bench. I know he did it against Leicester.
Oh, Palmer
I'd be
captain.
very surprised if he gets
I won't bank on it if I'm honest with you.
just reassess next week.
No.
I've stupidly got Gordon, start him or Rodgers.
God, how many minutes do I have of this thing?
Look, the game is on Monday, so Newcastle do have a few extra days to like try and get players back fit and stuff. But if I'm guessing, I think Isak starts and Gordon doesn't. Abby 21, thank you very much. Menu Saka Mateta differential captain. I wouldn't go for any of them.
I won't go for any of them.
Saka, you don't know the minute. Mateta's okay, but he's been subbed early the last couple of games.
Mateta's been okay, but he has been subbed couple games.
Who's injured, how does he decide who to sub in? He just subs in the first player on the bench that will fit a valid formation.
Yeah.
So if one of my, like for my team, if one of my attackers doesn't play, then it will be Sarr.
Because he had a bit on his first bench.
But if the defender misses out, it has to be Vardiol because you can't play with less than 3 defenders.
You can't play with less than 3 defenders. Enjoy. Neither. They're both still injured.
What have I got on the wrist today? Watch. 150k rank, chase, risk, or play safe. What's your goals for the end of the season? You want to chase rank? You want to have 150k? I think
150k.
The decisions you're making are probably not massively gonna.
I might actually buy Ethan.
Risky or super safe anyway. Probably margin's probably. You think Isak could come on off his bench? Yes. Again, I think it's quite not.
Did I press it?
Bench, but it's possible.
No, he did.
Should I go for Salah or Isak? If you want to play it ultra safe, it's definitely Salah. You know he's going to start. But if Isak gets kind of 75, 80 minutes, I think he's a better captain. So there is risk to that. Vardiol, Munoz, Livramento, Canate, bench 1. Canate. Captain Marmoush. I don't think he's in the best 3 captains this week. We don't even know if Marmoush is on penalties. And as much as
We don't even know.
guaranteed to get
Arnold or neither. They're both injured.
might not be on penalties.
Hamza, they're both injured.
Salah's going to play 90. And I think Palmer's still good despite his really bad returns for a long time. Now, hasn't scored since like game 21 or something.
Feck off.
Would you start Gordon?
Palmer hasn't scored since game week 21. What?
On wildcard, if you get Elite Salah's bench, would you swap to Palmer or bench him for Sarr? I think I would bench him for Sarr.
I think I would bench him for Sarr. TOT or Burn. Burn.
Whereas at least with Palmer, you know, like Chelsea do have a European game themselves, and I suspect that Palmer will start. It's not going to be as intense you'd imagine as playing.
He might not play the full 90. Palmer.
Still start with him, but if you've got the spare training,
Because they got a European game themselves in the conference on Thursday to Chelsea.
De Bruyne could be on penalties. Yeah, I doubt. I mean, De Bruyne might not even be on the pitch. I actually looked up.
Haaland or Kane.
As bad as I thought it was. I always had
Neither. Because Kane's not in the Premier League. And Haaland is injured. Neither.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my answer.
Start one of Savinho, Rodgers, and Munoz. One. Rodgers, I think. Reason for move to Saliba this week and next. Money. Will Saka start? I think so, but it's not a guarantee. Who's the best captain?
Will Saka start, but I think he will, but it's not a guarantee.
On Markov 31 for bench boost 33, how does this bench look? Martinez, Isak, Livramento, Wan-Bissaka starters will have 10. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm going to also have. I would also have Livramento on his bench boost 33. Martinez has got a double. Isak's absolutely fine. Wan-Bissaka's got Southampton. So Livramento is your like weakest pick.
Yeah. But I think he will start every match. Between now and the end of the season. Livramento. That's why I picked him. Would have picked it Trippier, but he's getting older. That's the problem.
I'm sure he'll start against Man United.
That's the problem with Trippier now. He's not young anymore.
Henderson will play 2 double games in a row, all 4 games. I don't see him getting benched. Goalkeepers very rarely get.
I don't see him getting benched.
That can happen every now and then.
Miracle could happen every now and then.
Presumably by game 32. Remind us all, Marmouche or Mateta. I would say Mateta.
Charleston or Nunes.
But again, as I've said on last
Nunes.
In isolation, I prefer Marmouche because you can go for other
Because Richarlison could be, he could be starting, but he could also be rotated.
Murphy,
Eze Sarr.
triple up on those teams. It'll be pretty good. 18 months ago, by the way, thank you. Over a long-term punt in game 33 from Mourinho as your third Arsenal player. Here's my question, right? I've asked this to so many people.
I've asked this for so many people.
With Gabriel missing for Arsenal, which defences that you thought were below them before in terms of how good they were are now better? Which defences, because of Gabriel's injury, have now gotten better than Arsenal? Simply FPL 32, thank you very much. Isak over Palmer, it's not even close. I think it's pretty close. Like Isak could have reduced minutes. Palmer could play 90. Brentford away is not a awful fixture.
No, but still a tough fixture for Chelsea still.
Liverpool, yeah, but you could have argued that before. Right, but here's the thing: if you're playing free hit 34, Liverpool have 3 fixtures between now and 33. Arsenal have 4. So again, this is the question you have to ask yourself: is Gabriel missing out so bad for Arsenal that you're going to lose a fixture and go for a Liverpool defender instead? Like, are Arsenal now that bad?
Still that bad.
Ederson on wildcard. Which second goalkeeper can't be Henderson?
Oh God.
Who's Raya? If you can afford it. I think Raya and Henderson's pretty good.
Yeah.
Henderson doesn't get rotated to Ortega. On wildcard, really want to keep Palmer with Saka, Salah, Isak. Can only really do this with Timber instead of Sleeve, or would you go for it? I don't hate it. I think Timber is definitely the second best Arsenal defender, but he might not start this week.
True.
Bench on Foden, Sarr, Murphy, Odin, Konza or Timber. I think
Konza or Timber.
Timber might be benched. Forest have a nice defence. They do, but again, they don't have a double in 33. So if you're free
No, because one of their games
that is the question.
plays in different days. Even I know they're still the FA Cup first, but because their fixtures play in different days, that's why they don't have a double at the moment. If they get into the FA Cup final, can I see them get into the FA Cup final first? It depends. Would you play Kirkes or Bantaman? Probably Banter Ben, but if Tottenham had not been in Europe, they could be rotation there in Tottenham squad. West Ham against no Tottenham are against Southampton. But you mean Bournemouth against? It's gonna be a tough game for Bournemouth because that was a bad defeat for them against Ipswich during the week. That was a bad defeat, and they're dropping off now. Or Bournemouth, they're dropping off. I think Bournemouth, even though they're trying to qualify for Europe, I think they're on the beach now. If I'm honest with you. Cause they're safe. Tottenham should step up at home, I hope. Well, to be fair, Malcolm, doesn't matter where you finish in the Premier League. it's about concentrating on
Like,
the Europa League now for us.
like this is the thing. Like Saliba,
We're both in the same boat.
obvious. It's super boring. I understand why people are trying to not go for Saliba. And if you want to go for Marino, I'm really out of it. Yeah, Nico Williams maybe, but again, if you're free hit 34, it's three.
If you're free hitting 34,
Fixtures just good as well. It's not just that they've got extra fixtures. It's Everton away, good defensive fixture. Brentford at home, not bad.
Brentford at home, not bad.
At home, in a game where Palace might rotate.
Oh yeah, during the FA Cup.
He's being used in midfield a lot of the time. Yeah, Kukurea is not a bad shout. Kukurea is not a bad shout.
Yeah, he's been good the last few weeks, Kukurea.
Record.
But would I get him now?
But two of them are away to Brentford and Fulham. And if, like me, and a lot of other people are on
Got about another pro.
anyway, or because you can just get him in on
33 minutes.
he comes straight back to Liverpool at home, Newcastle
Left.
away, Man United at home. Chilwell doesn't play. Anyway, you get the point I'm trying to make. I understand why none of you want to go for Saliba, but in my opinion, there's very few other better options.
True.
I don't think Gabriel missing out suddenly leapfrogs lots of other teams to be better defensive than Arsenal. I feel like we talked about this a lot now. So I'm going to leave it at that. As always, it's just my opinion.
As always, it's just my opinion.
Should have been 40k. I could absolutely do it.
£1 at FPL. Hey, how are you? How are you, sir? Good, thanks. How are you? I'm alright, but still coughing. Still. Not 100%. Who do you think I should start? Sessio or Elanga? If Aston Villa didn't have Europe, I would probably go for Sessio, but Villa would be rotating a little bit. But I say Sessio will start, but I just don't know. Okay, I will add a session. Yeah. Is Allison? No, he's available. He's available now. Oh, good. I have him already. I see. Oh, he's coming on now. Is Planet EPL with James. God, I don't have too long. Oh God. Scores, he's gone for 1-3 Everton and Arsenal, 1-3 Palace and Brighton. Oh, he's gone for 2-3 Ipswich and Wolves, 1-0 Bournemouth, 2-1 Villa, 1-3 Brentford and Chelsea, 2-3 Fulham and Liverpool, 2-1 Tottenham, 1-3 Man United and City, and he's gone for 4-0 Newcastle. 4-0 Newcastle. Yeah, I'm surprised that he's gone for a 2-1 draw between Fulham and Liverpool. Yeah, he hasn't gone for that many clean sheets. Bournemouth and Newcastle. That's a surprise. It's like watching The Simpsons. That's cross-legged music. In 33. He's gone for Salah number 1 captain, Isak number 2, Palmer number 3, Manouche number 4, Mateta number 5, Mbumo number 6, Murphy number 7, Solanke number 8, Brendan Johnson number 9, and that Wolves striker Larson number 10. That's his top 10 captaincy. He's playing this. Oh, he's playing the assistant manager chip, is James. Please leave the stream and watch that. Potter first. Safety first.
Jack says, good morning, James. How do you feel about Mikel Merino for a wild card pick? I'm not too convinced about it.
I'm not too convinced about it.
Does continue at 9. Don't love it personally. But that's not to say I won't land at game 33 and go, oh, this is a solution to me. And
This is a solution.
I may well do that sort of thing, for example. He's all right. Zara Kennedy says, hi James, thanks for all you do. You nailed the double and blanks in my World Cup 30. Is Rashford Gordon worth a shout going forward? I mean, if I owned Anthony Gordon, he was already sitting in my team, I wouldn't touch it.
I wouldn't touch it.
If that's what you're asking, Zara. I'm going to guess I'm just wild card, that's probably where you're at. If I was buying one of them now, I would absolutely prioritise doing Newcastle, but I would probably buy Murphy and that would leave that money in the bank for something next week. Great, mate. Aaron Lever says, hi James, Dunkel Van Heck on wild card, slightly concerned by Dunk's injury issues. Thanks. I would just go Van Heck. Yeah, I know what you're saying. 4.2 is a bit gift, isn't it?
It is.
Alex MJ87 says, morning James, by Palmer or Murphy this week. Bench boost 32, free hit 33. If Palmer can decide on Gordon next week, if Murphy will get Palmer next week, thanks. I mean, there's more power in Palmer, isn't there? So if that's your choice, I know I just said prioritise Newcastle, but you're comparing a 5 million midfielder to Cole Palmer, mate. I'd go Cole Palmer first. Ian PTSD says, morning James, no question, wild card active. Bench boost 32 and free at 35. Great week, mate. Good luck, Ian. Z says, hey James, going for Manager Howard this week. I'm freeing Newcastle and Palace. Considering selling Murphy over Livramento, any advice on this? I believe it may fit my team better. It was the upside with Murphy worth it. I mean, I can't see your team, mate, but I feel like you've answered your own question there, mate. So follow your own advice and your own words there. King of Mandalore says, I have Trippier in my 11 and Gabriel and Conor Bradley on my bench. Want to delay Gabriel transfer. I'm considering switching to Marino. Do I need to make a transfer and cover Trippier?
Keep those questions coming through now. 25 to 11.
Sponsored by Reality Star or Fiverr, please. I presume that's a question to Star. I'm going to say Shmaila Star.
Shmaila Sarr.
I much prefer that you go Elanga and leave the money in the bank. And if you get the 33 and go, yeah, definitely Foden, it's definitely Savinho. Change it. In theory,
Change it.
If I had to go one or the other right now, I would go Savinho. Don't spend the money just yet. FPL Dom says, g'day James, hope all is well, mate. Billy Gunn this week and chasing rank best table bonus manager, Frank Potter, Amrin Boys. Surely not Juric.
Oh, God. I think logically.
L1AM23X says, hi James. World Cup now again with 34, no free hit there. It's completely dependent on your teammate, isn't it? If you World Cup now, how damaged are you for 34? Again, I strongly recommend watching yesterday's podcast, mate. Sean G says, hi James, no question, just thanks for the content and valuable information all at such a crucial time of the FPL team. Smash the like, people. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, if you're watching live or even on repeat, guys.
If you're watching live or even on repeat. Of course, this will be downloaded on YouTube later on. Probably when I get back home. Yeah. So don't forget to catch that later on tonight.
Snicker says, hey James, hope you're well. Thoughts on Rogers versus Asensio for fifth or bench boost 33. X-Men's in Rogers' favour, but still like Asensio. Again, you may have answered your own question there. But
you may have answered your own question.
Tanky says, Cliver to Murphy now.
Yeah, of course. I want to wish everybody the best of luck that are still in the mini cups
I'm gonna guess you've got
in somebody in the same mini leagues. So I want to wish you the best of luck in that.
but if you
Of course, I want to wish you the best of luck in
here, I mean, you could end up in
the next round of the Fantasy Cup. You've done very well. Of getting this far, of course, as I always say it time and time again.
I think you could get the money difference.
If you get through,
Recording says good morning.
fantastic.
Saka, Fabinho,
But if it ends,
midfield. Salah, who I obviously didn't bench. Thanks for the help. And top
at least you did very well. As I said, you just got this far. Because we're coming to the latter stages of the season now. As well.
Page Turner is next. Is alright. James Gordon on wild card bench this week for Saar. Yeah, there is chance that it's a cameo for Gordon. Has to be. Harvey Barnes played well. They've perhaps just won the club.
Oh yeah, he's against his old club on Monday.
More sense.
It's Harry Barnes. Course, it's the last few game weeks that Everton will be playing there. The last couple of matches at Goodison before they move to their new home. Brankley Stadium, I think it's called. If I pronounce that right, like Barkley Moore Stadium, something like that. Having Darren Núñez in big 2025 is actually great. It is, but I have him on the bench. I think I will be getting rid of him soon. But I don't know when. I don't know when.
Not going to find many differentials within the doublers. I quite like Lacroix as a Palace option.
Ederson this week seems good. He does. He actually did score, didn't he? But West Ham won't be easy. It'll be tough. But stranger things do happen. The Premier League. Has he scored this season? What do you mean by that? No intentionals.
I have to say, because he's boasting of what he can be, and he's also the sort of player every chance to turn off the bench. But based on that logic, I've got to say, yes, I haven't I? FQ Andy, good morning, James.
Just wild card. I have Saka, Palmer, Salah, Rogers, Sarr, Ederson, Isak, and Manouche. Núñez, yeah, it's crazy, I know, but what can you do? Yeah, I think he has scored. Did he score against Brentford? I think he scored against Brentford. If I'm not wrong. I think was it 2 late goals that he scored against Brentford? That could possibly be right. Yeah. He scored, yeah. But not that many though. Not that many. I know that. Scores, abuse.
Patrick says, who's the best Forest defender? And what I suggest is he's on Team News stream. Can you imagine that Wolves will keep 3 clean sheets? Could you imagine that? 3 clean sheets in a row. James only kept 2 in a row. No, you're right. They're keeping one next week, so I don't think they keep one this week.
No.
Patrick says, who's the best Forest defender? Milenkovic says that Peters Williams probably play for Howard Patrick probably it by now, but very best of luck to you. Ian Everett says, "Hi mate, thanks for the great content. As always, I'm on wildcard, unsure on Rodgers or Asensio. Thinking Asensio can't play versus PSG. He's likely to play versus Saints in the first at the start of the course. He can play against PSG, as far as I'm aware. Ian.
Oh God.
Completely different to our own course. As far as I'm aware, he can play. Go and double check.
Oh God. Want to download me team?
Consider that, and therefore become previously Rodgers' preference.
No, not download.
Says, "Hey James,
Take a picture of it.
Murphy or Palmer for just the next 2 weeks." Right. So interesting. Murphy. Murphy. Alex MK7 says, another one. I mean, just setting that to go, Murphy to Saka in the third trip. That's great, by the way. Alex MJ87, another one bench dilemma with keepers and defenders play Henderson or Jose Sarr. Henderson, Alex Palmer reliable. Then play Kirkis, Aitnori or Milenkovic. Pretty sure you'll find all the upper three on page 4 of the benching dilemmas, mate. Eddie asks, "Hey James, stop
Um,
I'm going to say Sarr.
Sarah or Murphy. Murphy.
Chris Wood says bench Bowen on Murphy. Spooky Sauce says, "I then bench one from Sarah, Ilanga, Murphy. Ilanga from that, reluctantly. James Brennan says, "Hi James, it's stupid to free hit 32 with no Palace. Looking at Villa, Brighton and Liverpool instead. Thanks, mate. Great weekend." I have a hashtag, mate, and it's called play it your way, mate. No, not stupid. I mean, if you think Palace are going to do shit across 2 very difficult away games, that's fine, mate. But also, I would look back on that and go, well, why are you free hitting it 32? That said, other teams' fixtures pretty good in first.
Who do you support in
Brighton is good, Liverpool is good, Aston Villa is good, and you have
with offense to the Tim Cheese. Man United.
Duff Rose says, "Morning James, if you're winning your mini league, would you go Isak captain or Salah? I'm unsure if Salah is the better pick to defend since last. Isak might have limited minutes. If you're ahead, then Salah is the safest play, mate. But also, if you think all your mini league opponents are going to captain Isak, then it's Isak, isn't it? So it's a little bit dependent on that. Get in your WhatsApp group and ask them. They'll probably like you. AC7 says, "Murphy, Bowen, Sarr. Who's bench, please, James?" I'm going to say Ismail Sarr reluctantly. The rest of the show, which says, "Hi James, would you transfer Gabriel out this game before benching and play Guardiola and then reassess next week?" Hang on. Plan is to bench Bruce in next game with a free hit for 84. That's what you're saying in terms of the league. I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing Guardiola this week, mate. I think he'll be back at left back, by the way. Nothing wrong with playing Guardiola this week. So, I mean, if you feel like you feel safe in terms of playing
Whereabouts in Ireland are you from? I don't know. I don't know. Reasonable. The biggest county. Dublin.
Yeah, this is the last minute decision because, for example, I've got Sarr above Saka on the benching dilemmas because of the risk. And also, I think we can assume it will be restricted. It would be an extreme surprise if they don't use the play on. So I factor that into the thinking. It's probably not right to have Saka on the benching dilemma unless they're away to a proper powerhouse team. They said I haven't got Rashford in the field either. That's going to be dependent on Arsenal moves, isn't it? I suspect we'll get some, by the way. So I think this is the last minute decision. If you had to lock me into the decision right now, I'd probably bench Saka. Gavin Richardson says, "Heard a rumour that if you don't smash a like, James..." No, James is not going to be doing that, Gavin. But in any case, smash it, hit the button, folks. So great, right?
Smash it, hit the button.
Something else nearly came out of my mouth then. You know what that was. Patrick said, "You prefer Saliba and Rodgers or Konsa, Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Ringo on bench with 33. Saliba and Saliba Rogers, mate. Alex Abdella says, morning James, ignore if on your benching dilemmas that have no idea who's to bench between Eze, Sarr, Marmoush, Mateta or Palmer. So across, you're not going to find Eze anywhere on that. I would go Eze over Sarr. So Sarr reluctantly the answer there. Sebastian Castro says, morning James, you beautiful man. I hope you'll have a great weekend. Don't forget to like and subscribe. People support the show. Thank you, Sebastian. Have a good one. Steve says, hi James, who would you prefer for a 50-20 in World Cup bench boost 33? Wan-Bissaka or Nico Williams? Wan-Bissaka. Bashan Hajani says, hi James, on World Cup, would you go Raya Canate or Martinez Timber?
Gabriel.
Play Rashford or Sarr? It's just covered on the Rashford versus Sarr. I prefer the Raya Canate route at this moment. Now she Ahmed says, hi James, hello, greatest masturbator, says, hey, morning James, bench once, leave him on the bloody old fan. I'm just going to fucking mute you. From that list, reluctantly, Saliba, unbelievably, factoring in obviously the Vardy absence.
I'll be headed off in 8 minutes.
No, please don't message me. Neha says, hey James, what are your thoughts on Palace for the upcoming 3 game weeks results-wise? Seeing the back-to-back game weeks with Middle East, feel like the team may take its toll and they may prioritise the semi-final. Yeah, probably about a point per game. What? I'm assistant manager Glasgow. Well, yeah, there's been some bonuses probably. Yeah, something like win or 2, lose 2. Reasonable across those 5 games in terms of prediction, isn't it? Hobby Addict says, morning James, thanks for the great content over this hectic period. Like and subscribe, thank you. Colin Johnson says, hi James, Bayelenga or Murphy. Now she says, who's the bench? Savinho, Sarr, Sarah, Gordon or Rogers? I presume that's Salah, it's definitely not him. Or, I mean, I wouldn't bench Sarah either, she's a great girl. Up front 3 of Isak, Marmoush and Mateta. Did you mention that?
Isak playing. He should, but you're, I think he's questionable at the moment. He should be fine.
I think you've answered it in your own question, Luke, about because we can't play at Southampton in 32. For me, he's their first choice defender, so there's every chance he doesn't, right? Rob Hicks says, I mate, thoughts on punting Conor Bradley on wild card for the bench boost in 33. Too crazy question. You know me, Rob, I don't think it's crazy. Certainly within reason. We think he'll be back in the squad this week. So I don't think there's reason to think that he wouldn't be.
Oh, turn that off. Oh, where's my remote? Oh, bye, James. Oh, God.
Trust Nurofen Rapid Relief Liquid Capsules to start to get to work in 8 minutes and last up to 8 hours. Because every minute matters. Nurofen, leave your pain to us.
FBD doesn't stand for fancy vodka. Or you should like that.
Or fixing Banjack's dishwashers.
FBD stands for support.
Join FBD, where half of our online home insurance customers pay €443 less. Get a quote with FBD Insurance.
We're helping you celebrate Easter. Make the morning extra special with our finest breakfast range. Find your favorite with our selection of finest top frost buns, like extra fruity and apple and cinnamon. And share a great night in with our finest frozen pizza meal deals. Tesco.
Gabrielle.
Welcome to Manchester, where all that matters Sunday is which neighbours gonna bring the noise. Every moment, iconic.
You play that, please.
There's no switching sides.
Wonder who's in the studio this morning. Saka captain. Not this week. Not this week.
Hello, welcome to Fantasy Football.
Oh, the two Bonfield family. Sam Bonfield and Lee.
International break. Oh, and with the running looming, we have some expert tips to help finish your season strong with some experts. Plenty of you will be sweating about the availability of Alexander Isak. Now, our crew will give their advice. And no spiking worries. I've got plenty of them. Almost 800,000 of you have brought this man back into your teams. But will he start today? We'll have some answers very soon. Crystal Palace's form could be pivotal to the rest of your season. We'll be going through your options for the upcoming double game weeks. And joining us
Oh, wow.
for a few weeks away,
Is he?
Sam and Lee. Bonjour, great to have you back
Good to be
in the
back.
studio. Recharge, almost. Stranded in New York for a few extra days, thanks to Heathrow. But you're back. We had the international break just to throw in a bit of chaos as well. But how are you feeling about everything right now?
Feeling great to be back. It felt like a long international break, didn't it? Particularly with some FA Cup fixtures thrown in there. So absolutely buzzing to have the Premier League back earlier in the week, and now looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah, that's right, because we have had 20 Premier League teams in action since then, with obviously the round of midweek fixtures. So how are we looking then?
Oh, wow. So man, who's just captain against United? Wow.
Like, we are flip-flopping around each other right now, but yeah, 4 points
Oh, it's that close.
in the 4 points.
Between the two Bonfield.
Lee does have
It's only 4 points between.
some check out me, and that addition
Sam is ahead of Lee by 4.
Well, for weeks and weeks I've been saying the assistant managership is going to make or break my season. We'll talk later about how I'm going to play it. I am going to play it this week. And yeah, it's going to have a massive impact on who finishes where.
Chip's going to feature very heavily this week.
Oh, he's playing assistant managership.
Let's just have a look back on game week 30 and the week's top performance.
Yeah, so if I'm well tomorrow, I'll be able to go live with the results. Not all the games will be 9. Because of course Leicester and Newcastle don't play until Monday.
Chelsea skipper who's come up with the goods. Now, Morgan Rogers with decision to make, and the substitute Asensio has rounded off another breakaway goal. It's a deadly strike. And Aston Villa look like they're cruising now. Yolanga's got 40, 50 yards and scores.
Give me your matter to me. Yeah, so before I go, I want to say thank you for watching this deadline stream video this morning, and I'm going to love yous and leave yous. So don't forget to log in your teams right now. You got about 25 minutes. So thank you for watching this video, and have a great day, guys, and best of luck with #GameWeek31. Thank you for watching. Bye bye, and stay safe.